They're gonna find someone
But
to
you got
do it.
some religious stuff in there, because I can tell the way you answered that. There's some Solomon in there. Solomon. Solomon. Who's the king's name?
Well, Solomon was a king, the wisest man that ever
Well, that's
lived.
what I'm talking
You
about.
know,
Go ahead.
but I kind of agree with you. Women are going to do it anyway, or they're going to find someone else to do it for them.
We look.
You know, and like we were talking earlier, like throwing themselves down the steps and
Yeah.
having somebody use a
I think
hanger,
lot of
or
women
you know,
look
just
throwing them down and he was lying.
and
I'm just-
either way,
But that could
and some of that happened too. I'm sure. You know, but either way, you know. What can you say? You can't tell. People are going to do what they want to do, and I agree with that too, as well. No matter what you
the
say.
only reason that you place laws on people like that is to manipulate and control them. And if you think, and to create frustration in society. Because if they just allowed that to be free and told the people, look, how you going to just come tell me what I'm supposed to be doing with my body?
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
I mean, it's
They're
just
going to do
stupid.
it. They're going to do
And then
it.
you'll go, the same people will go and bomb a clinic and kill a doctor or a nurse or people in there,
Right.
but they say they pro-life.
And they were doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the hypocrisy and stupidity of all that stuff, man. That's why you should just drop it and quit it, because you're wrong.
Right.
Because
Right.
you're not gonna be able enough to be able enough to straighten out.
And people say, well, doesn't the baby have rights to?
Yeah.
But they're not considered because they're not on the earth. They haven't been born yet. Once your feet hit the ground or come out of the womb, then you got a voice. But you don't have a voice
Well,
within the womb. Now, what do you think about that? You don't. A baby does not have a
Well,
voice.
that's just like people that go to war that couldn't vote. You don't have a voice in whether or not you go to war. So I kind of understand that, the baby don't have a choice, man. I mean, and that's what people are talking about.
Right, they don't have a choice.
But I think if you're saying that you're going to give the baby a choice and go with that, then I think some other provisions need to be made if people are forced to make that choice. They don't want to make that choice. Because if you're going to force them to make that choice, then you should be forced to help them take care of that. Because the reason that they're aborting it is because they don't want to or can't for whatever reason. Because, it could be thousands of reasons. Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And
I've talked to numerous women over the years that have done that. And I've never met one that was good with it.
right.
It's not a decision that a woman makes lightly. The ones that I've talked to.
True, and I think they think about it a long time as well.
Yeah.
I've talked to a couple women that were going to have an abortion, and I tried to talk them out of it, or let me help, or I'll take the baby and all that kind of stuff. They didn't want that baby. They just didn't want that baby, and they did what they wanted to do where that was concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, out of the bottom of my heart, I'll take the baby. You know what I'm saying? I'll raise that baby. Because they weren't with the man anymore, didn't want that baby.
Right. I'm digging. And when I went into the military,
You can't talk people into,
have babies and be in the military unless they gave up their baby either for adoption or to their parents,
right,
or to their family.
till they finished.
So to answer your question, when we talk about that abortion issue, it ain't just that.
Right.
It's that whole thing, the way they've been treating women the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to Italy,
Mm-hmm.
I heard a guy say, man, he said, they passed a law where you can't beat your wife in public anymore in Italy.
Right.
I said, what the hell? So you got a law, and you would sometimes see something like that
Okay.
in public.
Mm.
You see that display of madness.
Right.
So, all that lover and stuff, that was, once you live in a place and look at it, you see it's different than, all that crap. Because if you think Paris is white, go to Paris.
Right.
Yeah, okay. You go to that thing and you're going to see Peugeot and Jacques Peugeot and all that. Yeah. There's some brothers up in there. I mean, deep too, boy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man.
I believe it.
Big percentage in. They're like 40, 50% or something.
Wow.
Oh, they thick up in there, man.
Okay.
They're more than it's more than what you see when they show on TV.
On TV,
Because
yeah.
you see pictures. They done show many movies with parents in
Yes.
it. You don't see not one person of color. Man, every now and then they
Every
could
now and
pick one
then.
out.
Yeah.
And they try to block him out with something. Put something up. Go lick him this.
Your dad.
We was gonna sing there's an old spiritual that me and Zay been working on, and a lot of y'all out there can join in. We ain't gonna sing it, but I just was wondering how many other people knew about the Soggy Bottom Boys.
What's the name of it?
The Soggy Bottom Boys. What's the name of the song? The man, I'm a man of what? It's like
He's looking at you like
you're on your own, boy.